everyone! This video is about how to be a good pedestrian. Now, I feel like for driving, everyone has to get a driver's license, but we never really get taught about how to be a good pedestrian. So today I wanted to give 10 rules that all pedestrians should follow, and going a little bit kindergarten style, I'm going to bring in some friends to show you these rules. I made a list. Rule number 1 of being a good pedestrian is that you should always multitask. You might as well make use of that time, and all smart pedestrians should do something else while they're walking. Now let me demonstrate. So here's a little cow with his pink phone walking down the street. Now here's Fox coming from the other side of the street. Cow is totally engrossed in his phone. Fox is walking, thinking, crap, is Cow gonna see me? Is Cow gonna move? Is Cow gonna look up? Is Cow gonna... It's okay, it's a Nokia. You can... A smartphone, can't do that with it. I could, but it might not work afterwards. Lesson number 2 of how to be a good pedestrian. Stop frequently, randomly, change your pace, skip, whatever, just change it up. Don't be a boring pedestrian. If you just walk at one steady pace, you might actually just end up walking behind all these strangers. But if you decide to bounce up and down and skip and randomly stop, you might get some nice little action. God, no, not my plushies, they're not dirty like that. If you stop randomly, you might even get to bump into someone, and then you might just meet a stranger. It's awesome. It's really fun for other people to try and figure out what you're going to do as well. And it's especially fun if someone in front of you is doing that. It's like, whoa, a game. Like, oh, you're stopping? Okay, cool. Rule number 3. Do not make way. You're walking down the street. You shouldn't have to move out of the way for someone else. They should move. It should always be the other person, never you. It's like a game of chicken. Like, you know, you're walking down the street and you're like, oh god, there's someone coming right towards me, but I'm walking, I'm not moving because he's awesome. This purple guy who you can't even see, he's a little wallflower, he has to get out of the way because badass bunny is coming. And this is what we want to be. Rule number 4, stop and think in awesome locations. Some of the most awesome places are tops and bottoms of escalators, right in front of an elevator, or then just whenever. If you need to think, you should stop and focus on what you're doing. I don't really have any escalators to show, but you're going up the escalator, get to the top. Oh crap, did I want to go to this shop? Did I not? And then this person's like, can't get off the escalator. They're freaking out because escalators are scary. But I mean, it's like awesome. It's like, what am I gonna do? See, walking can be fun. If you just follow these rules, it's like so much more entertaining. Rule number 5, carry things horizontally. Foxy this time. So, let's say Foxy has his beer. If you carry it like this, other people might actually be able to get past you. But if he carries it horizontally, cat can't get past him. Oh, and then again, you get a little bit more human contact. That's what being a good pedestrian is all about. Getting as much human contact as you can. Rule number 7. I guess we can go back to the same scenario. Let's say Fox is carrying something big and you can't really get past him. By no means should you say any of the things like excuse me or sorry or no, don't open your mouth. What you should do is you should push past him. Just knock into him or bump whatever he's carrying. If it falls, even cooler. Cows shouldn't be drinking, or was it Fox's beer? Shouldn't be drinking beer anyways. Who wants to slow things down with being polite or, I don't know, talking? I said it's all about contact, but you want physical contact. You don't really want the chatty contact. I mean, yeah, I'm not talking to people. That's why I make videos, because I don't want to talk to people. Just kidding. Rule number 9. If you're walking down the street and you happen to see somebody that you know, Fox and Mouse are very good friends. Both just walking right down the middle of the street, stop right there, and that is the best place to catch up in the middle, because then No close for comfort. Well, maybe they're making, no, my plushies don't do that. They're hugging because they haven't seen each other for a long time, right in the middle of the walkway, as you should. Cow and Angry Bunny come, like it's really hard for them to get past them, or, oh, especially if they just met up and so you're walking behind them and they stop again. Similar to the other rules. All of these rules are very similar. They all have their little details that are important to know. Alright, now, I don't know if this is in like every city, but do you guys have those awesome people who just love to spit all the time? I'm personally not a spitter. I just, when I try to, it just like kind of dribbles down. We're gonna move a little bit for this demonstration. So Bunny is here. This is the most awesome place to spit. If he just happens to spit, this is his spit, the exact right time on a street corner, he might just hit mouse. Maybe they'll start a conversation, become friends, because that's what you do when someone spits in your face. But yeah, if you're a spitter, stand on a street corner. You might just hit someone. Oh, and this one is for if you're walking in a big group. Let's say a big group is at least 4 people, maybe 3 people. Like so. You definitely have to walk all in a line. Do not pair off into doubles or do some kind of weird triangle thing to make room for people. You should be holding hands and no one should get past you. When no one can get past you, you might just build up a mob behind you of all these people, and then it's like you have more friends and you've got this huge gang, and they'll be from all walks of life and all sorts of different types of animals. Now finally, rule number 10 of how to be a fantabulous, expialidocious, awesome, the best pedestrian is to do absolutely none of these things. I really hope that was obvious to everyone. Everyone does some of these things occasionally by accident, but there are definitely some people out there who just don't seem to think at all. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope maybe you learned something from this video, or then you just enjoyed watching a 20-something-year-old play with her stuffed animals that she made herself. Yeah. Goodbye, good night, or something.